A trailer for the new Gerard Butler film Plane was released today. The upcoming thriller is the latest action film to be led by one of the more prominent stars working in the genre. Butler is best known for movies pitting him against a host of enemies, with notable examples being Den of Thieves and 300. Plane finds Butler returning to this familiar territory playing the role of a pilot thrust into a life-or-death scenario. Butler has built his career off roles like this, most notably the Mike Banning films, which include 2013's Olympus Has Fallen, and the sequels London Has Fallen and Angel Has Fallen. Plane centers on Brody Torrance, a pilot trying to shelter his passengers from jungle bandits after they crash land in a remote area of the Philippines. Jean-Francois Richard directed the disaster vehicle, which pairs Butler with Mike Colter, recognizable from Netflix Jessica Jones and the subsequent spin-off Luke Cage. In Plane, Butler and Colter band together as pilot and fugitive to protect their fellow besieged crash survivors from swarming, hostage-taking pirates. Daniela Pineda and Tony Goldwyn round out the film's cast, which began production in Puerto Rico in August 2021. Shared by the film's official Twitter, Plane's trailer promises plenty of muscle for the upcoming feature, as Butler and Colter form an unlikely alliance. After losing the surviving passengers to a kidnapping, Butler and Colter are forced to track down the group of bandits who have taken the passengers hostage. The trailer shows the two men sharing stories as they proceed, and we learn that Colter's fugitive character was possibly framed. Plane shares elements with other action hits from the trailer alone. Plane promises a tense but unsurprising addition to Butler's career starring in thrillers. At first blush, Plane appears to be similar to other Butler-led films of recent years, which have often focused on a typical day in the life of a public servant disrupted by some crisis. But the trailer also harkens back to past action films, like 1998's U.S. Marshals, which tracked the search for a former military man framed for a crime he didn't commit. In that film, the fugitive's innocence emerges as the film progresses, and we learn more about the fugitive character. Plane seems to promise the same for Colter's character, also former military. Shared elements aren't rare for Butler films. The first installment in his Mike Banner series, Olympus Has Fallen, was released around the same time as another film, White House Down, and an eerily similar plot was shared. And Butler's 2018 venture Den of Thieves shared numerous elements with the 1995 Michael Mann film Heat. Still, audiences don't usually flock to Gerard Butler films for originality. They come for action and for the day to be saved. That much can certainly be expected from Plane, which hits theaters on January 27, 2023. Source: Plane, Twitter.